Black Social TV, it is smash like, smash the subscribe button as we're talking Kanye West being a presidential candidate and the real truth revealed. My name is Dennis the Business. Welcome. Now, one question is, could it be that time to take Kanye West seriously as a presidential candidate? Now, looking back at the history of him making outrageous comments and claims, and for that matter of fact, fans and critics alike are more likely to roll their eyes than to take him too seriously. Yes, we've seen it before. Artists who stand for presidency and all that kind of stuff. Artists never look so serious when it comes to the political side of the story. However, his latest talk about running for the highest office in the land actually sounds pretty serious, and it wouldn't be as unprecedented as it might first appear in your eyes. The question is it finally time to start taking Kanye West's comment so serious? Let's look at the time of his history of the claims and actions. What did he say? Kanye is not a stranger to the spotlight, and it just seems to be a controversial or intentionally seek out controversy with these bold claims and actions. Now, in this way, a future as a political figure might be a familiar territory for the rapper. Let's agree. Two, Kanye West is fearless to speak his mind, and he would already be against most of the smear campaigns or opponents who would try to throw at him. After all, we look at critics who have already dug up information about his mental health, the financial status, his past relationships. I mean, it's difficult to think of a campaign scandal that would take Kanye West by surprise. This guy was dated Amber Rose. We all know what Amber Rose did in the past, but some of his past claims, including arguing that he is a billionaire, while the musical artist and the fashion icon has certainly amassed himself an impressive fortune, he got married into a family with even more money. He's not a billionaire, and he claims to the contrary have gotten him ridiculed. Now, Kanye West's latest antics center around his new persona these days as he changes his public image to one rooted around a very consumer-driven version of Christianity. Now, Kanye West has even had an idea of changing his name to better reflect this new self, with some seeing West's latest antics as dangerous and maybe call it a cult. We look back at the time where Kanye West has been talking about running for president for a long time. Let's not forget that. As Kanye West's latest comments may seem like they came out of nowhere, Kanye West actually has a history of talking about running for president. His political ambition may be traced way back. Do you remember the time when George Bush doesn't care about black people? That was a comment made by Kanye West in the year 2005. Now, Kanye West has certainly commented on social political issues throughout his time in the celebrity spotlight. Sometimes, like when he said that slavery was a choice, these comments have gotten him a lot of negative attention. He's a Donald Trump, as per se. As for the early 2015, Kanye West alluded to aspirations for presidential run, and his unlikely friendship with Donald Trump has made that ambition even more complicated. Does Kanye West sound serious about this? I mean, while it may be easy to write off Kanye West's latest antics as just another flashy moment in a long time of surprises, he certainly sounds serious about his goals when he made the announcement about a potential run in 2024. He was met with laughter from the audience. Now he responded, "What you are laughing at? It would create so many jobs. I'm not going to run. I'm going to walk. when you see headlines saying Kanye is crazy, 1 in 3 American or African Americans are in jail, and all the celebrities are in jail also because they can't say anything. They got no option. They're so scared. Now, Kanye West certainly isn't going to use his humility as part of his platform. Kanye West rather went on to explain and he said that I think if my family wasn't so, if they didn't work so hard and they weren't so omnipresent, maybe I would just rest on my laurels of just being the greatest artist of human existence, and that would be just enough. But that's shown that it is not enough. Those are the words coming out of Kanye West. Now, West is not the only celebrity who has fans wondering if they're planning a leap from entertainment to politics. There was Will Smith, there was Ben Affleck, Oprah Winfrey, I beg your pardon, are all possibilities as well. Even more importantly, many celebrities have successfully transitioned into politics, including Ronald Reagan, Clint Eastwood, Al Franken. Now, as Kanye West plans for the presidential run is not possible, it does seem unlikely that a man who gets so obviously flustered by attempts to control his image and his actions would want to put himself in a position with that much international scrutiny. Perhaps Kanye West, maybe he will find a way to influence the issues he cares about without getting quite so involved in the process. What do you think, guys? Can we take Kanye West to be a good presidential candidate? Let me know in the commentary section of Black Social TV down below. I'm Dennis the Business. Smash like, smash subscribe. I'm out. Thanks for watching.